Good morning, dear students. Welcome to another session of Management Accounting. In the last session, we have discussed example number 6. Today, we are going to discuss example number 7 of the same method with a little bit change. So, let us have a look at the question first and then we'll move towards the solution. So, starting with the question, the following is the standard mix of production of product A. Materials, 3 materials are used, X, Y and Z. 20 kilograms, 12 and 8, and price per kilogram is given. It means for the production of product A, there are 3 types of material used, X, Y and Z. X is used by 20 kilograms, Y 12 kilograms and Z 8 kilograms. The standard loss is 10% of unit introduced and the actual production is 540 kilograms. The actual consumption and cost of material used as under, that is material X, Y and Z, kilograms 320, 120 and 200, total price 6,400, 1,800 and 1,800. So this is new in this example. Here the word is given total price. We need actual price per kilogram, right? So this total price 6,400 is given for 320 kilograms. We need the price for 1 kilogram. So we need price per kilogram. So that we need to find out. That is the only change in this example as compared to the last one. So now calculate the following variances: material cost variance, material price variance, material usage variance, material mix variance and material yield variance. Example courtesy by B.S. Shah Prakashan. Fine. So this is our example with a little bit twist that the total price is given. So now let us move ahead with the solution. So firstly, starting with to find out total standard quantity. So here standard quantity is given for single unit. We need standard quantity for the production of the actual production is given 540 units or 540 kilograms. Alright, so for 540 units we want a standard quantity. So suppose standard quantity is 100 less 10% loss 10. So standard output is 90 units or standard yield is 90 units, right? So if standard output is 90, standard quantity is 100. So what is our output? 540 units. This output is always given in the example, output or production. So the quantity would be, let us calculate, 540 into 100 divided by 90. So my standard quantity is 600 kilograms, right? Here kilograms. So my TSQ is 600 kilograms, right? So now TSQ 600 kilograms, which can be distributed in X, Y and Z in the proportion that is 20 is to 12 is to 8. Alright, or you also can divide this by 4. So 4 5s are 20, 4 3s are 12 and 4 2s are 8. Or directly you can go with, for X it is 600 into 20 by 40. Alright, these two methods you can use. So 600 kilograms into 5 by 10, that would be 300 600 into 3 by 10, so 180, and 600 into 2 by 10, that would be 120. So if we are going to use this formula, the answer would be same. 300 kilograms for Y, 600 into 12 divided by 40, so that would be same as above, 180 kilograms. For Z, 600 into 8 by 40, so that would be again into 8 by 40, that is 120 kilograms. Alright, so after solving this, we generally prepare our important table, but before this, in this example, we need to calculate actual price per kilogram, right? So here the actual price is missing, so to find out actual price, we can use the formula. Actual price per kilogram means total price divided by total quantity or quantity used. So for X it will be 6,400 divided by 320, so this will be 6,400 divided by 320, so 20 rupees. Alright, for Y, 1,800 divided by 120, so that would be 15 rupees. Okay, for Z, 1800 divided by 200, so 1800 divided by 200, so that is 9 rupees. So here we can have our actual price like this. Okay, now we can prepare that important table. Alright, so starting with material, SQ, SP, AQ and AP. So materials are X, Y and Z. Standard quantity that we have found out previously, 300, 180 and 120. Standard price which is given in the example, 17, 18, 13. Actual quantity is also given in the example, 320, 120 and 200. And actual price that we have recently found out like that, so 20, 15 and 9. Okay, now by adding this we get our total standard quantity and total actual quantity. So total standard quantity is 600 and total actual quantity will be 640. By deducting 10% loss, here it would be 60, so 540, right, and here 64, so it would be 576. So this will be our standard output or standard yield, right? This is called our standard output or standard yield, and this is called our revised standard yield. Both of these will use in our yield formula, alright, material yield variance formula. So this is your important table which is going to be used in all the formula, right? If you are ready with this table, you can easily calculate all the formula. Just you need to pick the amount up and place it to the formula and you are done with the answers. Fine. So make sure that you prepare this table well in advance before starting with the formula calculation, right? Second and most important thing, recheck your this table. If you have done any of the mistake in this preparing this table, your any of the formula can be wrong, right? So make sure you put the correct amount in this table. Alright, now starting with the formula. First one, material cost variance, that is MCV. So formula SQ into SP minus AQ into AP. Okay. So for material X, standard quantity is 300. See, directly you can have the amount from this table. Standard price 17, actual quantity 320 and actual price 20. So 300 into 17, that is 5100 minus 320 into 20, 6400. So my answer comes to negative 1300 for X. Okay. Likewise for Y, the standard quantity of Y is 180, standard price is 18, actual quantity 120 and actual price 15. So 180 into 18, so that will be 3240 and 120 into 15, that is 1800. See, these answers are already given in your example. So if you cannot just multiply this, you can directly take this from the example, right? So the answer would be positive 1440. For Z, I am calculating here only so that all the items would be there together. Z, standard quantity is 120, standard price 13, actual quantity 200 and actual price 9. So 120 into 13, so 1560 minus 200 into 9, that is 1800. So the answer will be negative 240. Now by adding 3 of them, 1300, 240 and 1440. So my answer comes to negative 100 unfavorable. So my material cost variance is negative 100 unfavorable. So answer of my material cost variance is negative 100 unfavorable. So this is the calculation of your material cost variance. Okay, moving further with the second formula, material price variance, that is MPV. Okay, so MPV equals to actual quantity into bracket standard price minus actual price, right? So starting with X, actual quantity of X is given 320 kilograms, standard price is 17 and actual price is 20. So 320 and negative 3. So 320 into negative 3. So the answer would be 960 unfavorable. For Y, actual quantity is 120, standard price is 18 and actual price was 15. So that would be 120 into positive 3, right? So that would be 360 positive. For Z, the actual quantity is 200, standard price is 13 and actual price was 9. So here 9. So 200 into bracket 4. So that will be, answer will be 800 positive. So my final material price variance will be 800 plus 360 minus 960. So the answer of material price variance will be 200 favorable, right? So positive 200 favorable. Alright. So this is the calculation of material price variance. Let us go with the next one. Material usage variance, that is MUV. Okay. So MUV will be, the formula will be standard price into bracket standard quantity minus actual quantity. Okay. So for X, the standard price is 17. Standard quantity is 300 and actual quantity is 320. So 17 into bracket negative 20, because 300 minus 320, that would be negative 20. So answer will be negative 344x. Let us look at for Y. The standard price of Y is 18. Standard quantity of Y was 180 and actual quantity is 120. Let me confirm it once again. Yes, it was 180. So 18 into bracket 60, positive 60, right? So that would be 1080, but positive 1080, right? And for Z, the standard price is 13, standard quantity is 120 and actual quantity is 200. So 13 into bracket negative 80, because 120 minus 200, that would be negative 80. So 13 into 80. So that will be the answer, negative 1040. So negative 340, positive 1080 and negative 1040 or 1040. So by adding all this, we get the answer. Let me check this. 1040 plus 340 minus 1080. So the answer is negative 300 unfavorable. So the answer of material usage variance is negative 300 unfavorable. Okay, so this is the calculation of our basic formula: material cost variance, material price variance and material usage variance, right? Moving further with material mix variance. So our total actual quantity was 640 and total standard quantity was 600. 600 and 640, which is not equal. Total standard quantity and total actual quantities are not equal. So we need to calculate revised standard yield with the formula total actual quantity into standard quantity upon total standard quantity. So for X, the total actual quantity is 640. Standard quantity is 300 and total standard quantity is 600. For Y, 640 will be as it is, here 180 and 600 will be as it is. For Z, 640 into 120 divided by 600. All these amount you can take from your important table. So 640 into 300 divided by 600. So that will be 320 kilograms. Then for Y it is 192 kilograms. And calculation of this will be 128 kilograms. Alright, so this is a revised standard quantity, revised standard mix. Okay, so revised standard mix means the standard was given just for 600 quantity. We want the standard for 640 quantity, 640 kilograms. So if my total actual quantity is 640 kilograms, then this will be the standard quantity for each of the raw materials. This is the interpretation of revised standard mix. Now we'll move further with the calculation of next formula, that is material mix variance. So our fourth formula, material mix variance, that is MMV. So material mix variance will be standard price into bracket revised standard mix minus actual mix. Okay, so for X, the standard price is 17, revised standard mix 320 and actual mix is also 320. So 17 into bracket 0. So answer of X will be 0. For Y, standard price is 18, revised standard mix is 192 and actual mix is 120. So 18 into bracket 72, so that would be positive 1296. And for Z, the price is 13, standard price is 13, quantity 128 minus 200. So that would be 13 into bracket negative 72. So 72 into 13, there will be negative 936. So the final answer of material mix variance will be positive 1296 minus 936. So that would be negative 360, unfavorable, the answer of material mix variance. Okay, so this will be like that only. Next, last formula, material yield variance. Okay, so fifth one, material yield variance, that is MYV. So here total standard quantity is not equal to total actual quantity. So material yield variance formula will be used like standard cost per unit into bracket standard yield minus revised standard yield. Okay. So for finding out standard cost per unit formula, total standard cost divided by standard yield or standard output. So total standard cost will be 300 into 17 plus 180 into 18 plus 120 into 13 divided by our standard yield is 540, which is there in our table C. This is our standard yield and this will be the product of the multiplication that we have written in the bracket. So let me add three of them. 5100 plus 3240 plus 1560. So that would be directly 9900 over here divided by 540. So my standard cost per unit is 18.33 rupees. Alright. So now placing the same into this formula. So material yield variance will be 18.33 into bracket standard yield 540 minus revised standard yield is there in the table 576. So here it would be 576. So the answer will be 540 minus 576. So that would be negative 36. So my yield variance is 660 units unfavorable. Right. So this is my yield variance 660. Now you can verify this by your own, right, that we did in the last example. MCV equals to MPV plus MUV and MUV equals to MMV plus MYV. Alright, so this is the example that we have solved today. Let us have a look from the beginning, right. I am just changing the focus so that if you wish to have a screenshot you can. Alright. So looking at the example first, see, this is the example, right, starting with the standard and actual and calculation of all 5 variances. You can have the screenshot of this if you wish. Moving further with the solution, firstly we have calculated total standard quantity and we have distributed that among X, Y and Z as per their ratio. Alright. So we got our standard quantity, that is 300, 180 and 120. Moving further with the calculation of actual price, which is not given in the example directly. So we have used the formula total price divided by quantity. So we get our actual price, that is 20, 15 and 9. Then we have prepared our important table along with the standard yield and revised standard yield. Then we have calculated the material cost variance with the answer negative 100 unfavorable. Then we have calculated material price variance, that is positive 200. Then material usage variance negative 300. Material mix variance, before finding out material mix variance, we have gone through revised standard mix, we have found out revised standard mix, then material mix variance, then material yield variance, and we have done with the example. So I hope you all have understood this very well. Just write this down in your notebook, and in case of any queries you can contact me at any time. Alright, so till then we'll solve the next example in the next lecture. Till then, thank you all. Stay healthy, stay safe.